there's a link here, Tammy. If you could please come on. There she is. So I'm going to go get Tammy. Here we go. Hi. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm good. Where are you from?
Toronto.
Oh, you're in Toronto. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to go get the comment off the wall here. There we go. So, Tammy, they ever talk around you? So, like right away, someone talks about dying around 6 or 6:05 is what I thought. And if not, it's 11:35 if you flip the clock upside down. And then right away they say, wait a minute, I have someone here that died either at 2:30, and if it's not 2:30, it's 7 o'clock. And I can't tell if it's AM or PM. So who are these two? So who's
the 6 a.m. would be my dad.
That's your dad, eh?
Yeah. And the it was about 7:04. We got the phone call. Was my mother-in-law.
That's your mother-in-law. Yeah, but she would have died at 7, is what what they're saying. So these two come through together. Who's in July or 7 or 16 or 25?
My dad's July.
That's your daddy. What date? Yeah. Is that his birthday or his passing?
No, his birth date is July 9th. His passing was April 23rd.
So 23. Okay. And what about your mother-in-law? Is there March or December or 3 or 12 or 21 or 30 with her?
3. She passed April 3rd.
Yes. Okay. Because if it's not December, which is a 3, 1 plus 2 is 3, or March, which is a 3, it would be the 3rd of any month, the 12th, 1 plus 2 is 3, the 21st or the 30th. So she's here too then. So she talks. Oh my God, do they ever chat a lot? So who had the cancer? Was that your mother-in-law?
My mother-in-law.
Yeah. What kind of cancer was it? Were there 2 kinds?
Ovarian. It started with the ovaries and spread to the lungs.
Yeah. Okay. Because she keeps on showing 2 things. But what a shit show. I'm sorry, but it was bad. Okay. She talks about twice going to the hospital with no resolve, or twice she had gone in and they couldn't do anything for her. So she was really disappointed, she said. Really disappointed.
Yeah, I would take her to the Kingston General and they said they couldn't do anything. It had too far gone.
Yeah, and she said twice that happened where she really needed it. So she's very thankful for you to bring her to the hospital those 2 times. She does make you feel they were close enough to each other these 2 times. You know what I mean? But she feels like she was a burden to them. She was really quite upset about that. Yeah. She doesn't feel like that anymore. Okay.
Good.
Yeah. So it's not something they take back with them, but had you have to ask her today, I think she would have been a little upset about it, you know? So she does talk about that. Now, is there Bill or Will or something? Who is that they're talking about?
I don't know. I don't know a Bill.
That's okay. Is there somebody born on the 2nd?
You know, Bill is my mother-in-law's brother-in-law.
Okay, he's dead.
My husband's uncle. Yeah. Oh my God.
Very, very dead. Because he's talking and he says, Bill. I don't have any Bills or Wills in my family. We're all French, right? So that doesn't exist, those names. But he says hi.
Oh, what a sweetheart. Yeah, he was a cute little old guy.
Yeah. He makes me feel he's been gone for a bit. Okay.
Long time.
Yeah. And then I don't know who Mary or Mary Ellen? Mary
is my husband's grandmother.
Oh, is it Mary Ellen or Marion?
Mary.
Oh, it's just Mary. Yeah. Is there an Ellen also or Helen?
Don't know a Helen.
Ellen? It's just because I hear 2 different names, unless there's 2 different people called Mary. Sometimes that'll happen with me. I'll hear the second name. But the thing is that comes through too. Hang on a sec. Oh my God, what a lineup.
Good. You know, Jay, I've never had a dream about my dad. Never.
He's with you every day, but but you know what? Some people you just won't dream of, you know? Okay. But I'm going to tell you, daydreaming and night dreaming the same for me. 4th dimension is really dream world. So the thing is, you know how you're in a dream? Like, you ever notice, if I said to you chocolate cake, right away you see it inside your head, right? Yeah. You see yourself? No. You just see the picture of the chocolate cake, right?
True.
Yeah.
True.
So when you're dreaming at night, you notice you don't see your body?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
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 Never thought of that.
Yeah. Do you ever notice that you're not consciously aware that you have mom, dads, brothers, sisters, unless you're dreaming of them? You wouldn't even know they exist, right?
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
so true.
it's true. You don't
Put
even
it
know
in
you're human, honey.
perspective.
So
Mhm.
being dead is like being in a dream, except the dream's nice. The only difference between us and dead people is that we still have a freaking ego. So we worry and we think, oh my God, scary shit. But
Yeah.
dead people don't. And the thing is, they cross through to the fifth dimension. Dream world is the fourth. We live on the third. So we can visit through dreams, but daydreaming and night dreaming are the same. But people are convinced that when you think of dead people out of the blue for no reason, that this is just your imagination. It's not.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as having a dream. The only thing is that we think, because we've been programmed to think that this is, do you ever think of somebody you haven't seen in like 10 years and lo and behold, you see them at the freaking pharmacy like 3 days later?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is? That's premonition. You are psychic. Everybody is.
Good to know.
But but, but we're told that it's just coincidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Happened to me too many times for it to be coincidence. That's how I do my readings. I tell people what I see right away. Because for me, I can see that fourth dimension. I see dream world, whether because I believe it still exists around us, whether we're sleeping or awake. And I believe that we are creators. We don't have to have children to create anything. And I believe that everything that we think becomes. So if you're living the fear factor, you can live the fear of life, and it's to really take the ego out of it. It's really hard to do because we're all human, right? We all have feelings, you know so it's the same thing. It's like the fear of thinking. So the thing is, our thoughts become, every single day. So dreams come true every day for me. That's the way I like to think anyways. But the thing is, if you close your eyes and you see your dad, do it. Can you see him?
Yeah.
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 So he's around. You daydream of
I,
him. You don't need to daydream of him. All you have to do is close your eyes and bring him through. There he is. But he talks a lot, your dad. Holy shit. So the thing is for me, like, and when they start giving you times of death, they're
yeah,
around
that's
you.
so weird.
No. I had to. It's funny. I did a group reading maybe about 8 years ago for a group, and there was this one woman. She was very like this. And I think we were 12 or 13 people there. She did not want to talk to me. And I thought, what are you doing here? Like, why did you pay for a group session
Exactly.
if you're going to, sit there and like be like a mad
So,
cow all night? She was just really miserable. So finally I went up to her and I said, I got to pick on you. She, I don't believe any of this shit. And I don't want to talk to you. And so I said to her, I said, well, they're not going to leave me alone until I do. So you're going to get this whether you like it or not. So I said, but I'm going to write it down for you. So I took a piece of paper and I wrote down 5 different times. And I put them on a clock, like a round clock. And I just did 5 different times. And I said, so it's either this time or if you flip it upside, because that's what I do. If you flip it upside down, it's this time. All 5 times were all her family members. She knew every single one of them, what time they had died. She didn't remember the dates. I didn't have any dates, but that's how they come through because they knew she didn't remember the dates, but they knew she remembered the time. She was with them with every single one of them had passed away. So she was like down to the minute, you know? Yeah. So when I gave her that, she almost fell over and she went, oh my God, so this is for real. I said, well, you have to judge that, not me. I'm just telling you what I'm seeing. Because like,
delivery.
you know, oh, there you are there. So yeah. So sorry about that. Your comment came back up there. But the thing is, it's just like that. Some of them are very clear. Some of them, you can barely get 2 words out of them. And then all of a sudden they start talking about something that happened 50 years ago. It's like, oh my God. So people sometimes thinks that there's messages, but sometimes there's no messages. Sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Sometimes it's just they just want you to know that they've been around. But anyways, they're around you all the time.
We went to the cottage on the weekend,
Yeah,
and first time in 25 years, we had 2 doves on the roof. They wouldn't leave all bloody weekend.
yeah.
And when we were packing up to come home yesterday, I said to my husband, I wonder if they'll be there when we go up on the weekend. No, he says they won't be there. My neighbor phoned today. She said they flew away.
Yeah,
We've never had doves up there.
yeah. Isn't that amazing? And doves, were they morning doves?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
two gray.
yeah, yeah. They're beautiful. I've had morning doves here too, and they coo, right? Um, yeah,
Yeah.
they coo. But those are messengers from the other side.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So the thing is, for me, I would think that those probably those two little chickens right there.
Yeah, because they both, my dad and my mother-in-law, both passed in April
Oh,
and without warning. Like my dad, well, my mother-in-law I knew was ill, but my dad, I got a call at 10 after 6. He just got up and fell right
yeah.
down, passed
But it
away.
makes me feel like around 6 o'clock. That's when he
Yeah,
remembered.
by the time my mom had called the 911 and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then it's 7 o'clock, 6 and 7.
yeah,
So I can
yeah.
understand both in April. And she's the third. What date was your dad? April.
My dad passed April 23rd.
Oh, 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Wow.
my mother-in-law passed April 3rd.
Yeah, wow. So that's pretty cool. So they're in the same lineup. Who played bingo, by the way?
My aunt, my
Oh
aunt
my
Mary.
God. So that's the bingo. Mary's the bingo player?
Oh, Jesus, no. I told you Mary is my husband's grandmother, but I had an Aunt Mary, and she'd play bingo in Sudbury all the time.
Yeah, because I have some of them with
Mm,
bingo dabbers.
oh my God, what a
So there's
fun.
two
I know my
Marys. So that's why I'm getting Mary Ellen. Because usually it's like when they give me two names, it's two Marys coming through.
yeah, my husband's grandma and my
Yeah,
Auntie Mary.
yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
I
The
didn't even think of that.
Oh no, no, she's showing me the bingo dabbers. Does someone live in
Amazing.
Hamilton too?
I have a cousin in Hamilton and an
Yeah.
aunt. Yeah,
Yeah,
my
but
aunt and uncle.
did he pass?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Joey. Oh my God,
Yeah,
yes.
but from Hamilton. I don't know if they lived up on the mountain, but they talk about the mountain.
I don't know. Actually, he passed quite suddenly, young. He wasn't even 60. And my
Wow.
aunt, his wife, just passed last summer. Yeah.
Oh,
So my cousin's left there now.
I'm hearing him though.
Joe.
Yeah,
Joe.
I'm hearing him because he's talking about Hamilton, Main Street. I see the church, like I see it. So I know
Wow.
Hamilton. Yeah. Wow, eh? That's interesting. Wow, you got a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
what
thank you
doesn't
so much.
kill us make us stronger, Jay.
Aw. Well, I want to thank you so much for coming on. I really,
Thank
really
you.
appreciate you
You are a
coming.
sweetheart. You
Oh,
are a
you
saint
too.
to so many. Thank you, Jay. I
Oh,
really
well,
appreciate it.
oh, no, not a problem, sweetie. I really appreciate you coming on
Take
too.
care, hon.
You too,
Thank you.
sweetheart. Take care.
Sure.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yay.